Hey everybody, this is Robert Mathis from The Quest for Groove, and today I want to talk about Quantize, the go-to tool to use when you've just played a beat and it kind of sucks because it's sloppy and it's all over the place. You press one button and bam, everything syncs to the grid. Problem solved. And in this video, I want to give you my #1 reason why I think Quantize is great. And it's actually not the thing I just described. It's a totally different reason. And I also want to give you my reason for why you still might want to invest into learning how to groove by yourself without Quantize. All right, let's go. The Quest for Groove. So for me, the #1 reason why Quantize is awesome is that it lowers the bar to entry into music making, into music production. Up until recently, the only way to grow as a musician was basically to suck for a very, very long time. You had to practice guitar for years, you had to practice drums for years before you could churn out anything that other people might want to listen to. And digital tools like Quantize or Auto-Tune, that kind of pitch corrects if you sing out of key, those types of tools, they kind of give us the room to create something that sounds good from the get-go, even with less or maybe even no prior music experience. And I really like that. It's like as if you're working with Lego blocks, right? So they're prefab, they always fit together. And if you want to build a house, you can build something that more or less resembles a house instead of you have this pile of mud and somebody tells you, yeah, go and play around in it and see if you can make something. After 3 days of messing around in the mud, you'll have dirty hands and you will probably have created nothing. And then somebody comes along who says like, yeah, just keep going for a few months and maybe it will be nice. And after a few months, this person will say, I keep going for like 3 more years and then it will probably look like something nice. And I can imagine that's a bit discouraging for a lot of people. And I really like the fact that Quantize and Auto-Tune and all these digital tools kind of give us the Lego blocks that make it fun to build and make it fun to create from the start. So that said, why do I think you should still invest in being able to groove or play without using, digital correction or without cheating in a way? In order to kind of explain what I mean, I want to tell you a story. The story is about my girlfriend, Emily. She's from America, from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a Dutchman. I'm from Amsterdam, from the Netherlands. And we met a couple of years ago and I could already speak English pretty well. So that's how we could connect and that's how we came to like each other, love each other. And she moved here. She moved to Amsterdam and now she lives with me here in this house. And after she moved here, she started learning Dutch. And the thing I thought about her learning Dutch was basically that it wasn't necessary for our communication because I could already speak English very well. So I could already say what was on my mind. She could already say what was on her mind. I felt like we understood each other. So the Dutch language skills were more like, that's handy if you want to go grocery shopping or maybe she wants to do an education here, stuff like that, practical reasons why it's handy. But now that she has become pretty good at speaking Dutch, I found that for me, one of the most awesome things that came from her being able to speak Dutch is that I can now finally read her my favorite Dutch poems, right? The Dutch poems of poetry is like this thing, if you translate it into another language, it's not the same. It kind of loses its power. It's really about the sound of the words, the rhythm of the words. And then that combined with the meaning of the words kind of gives you this emotion. And the same goes for certain words in every language that are untranslatable, right? Every language has those words. Here in the Netherlands, we have the word gezellig, which is kind of something like cozy and convivial combined. It's a word that's not 100% translatable. And now that my girlfriend has experienced this gezelligheid together with me on the couch, and she doesn't have to translate it into English, but it's just something that she feels as well. I really feel like her proficiency in the Dutch language has brought us closer together than ever. And that's the main reason why I think you want to get good at playing an instrument. It's about if your loved one lives in music land and you want to go there and you want to go there for a long time, you want to learn the language because it brings you closer together. It gives you a deeper understanding of each other, of each other's heritage. And it just genuinely makes your whole experience in music land deeper and more worthwhile. And there's a lot of practical reasons why learning an instrument is also great. Like if you learn finger drumming, you know, it's good for your music production workflow. You can churn out beats faster. All those reasons are practical and they're all valid. But the main reason is love and creating the deepest possible connection with the thing or the person that you love. And in this case, it's music. You want to create the deepest connection. And in order to do that, you want to learn the language. You want to learn it really well so that you can understand the poetry of music. You can maybe even one day write the poetry of music instead of using Google Translate to kind of order food and get around. If you just go on a holiday to Music Land, you're just dipping your toe in the water and you're not necessarily planning on going back or staying for a long time. Of course, you know, why bother? But if it's the love of your life or is it something you really love, then it's worth the investment. So with that said, I would like to redirect you to another video over here. Subscribe to the channel. Go to my website, questforgroove.com, to get some free courses and lessons about finger drumming. And I hope to see you in the next video. And until then, goodbye.